couple of them out now to Allen Robinson. There hasn't been a lot really clicking the way they saw it at the end of the year.
First and 20. Pretty interesting graphic just popped up, and Trubisky goes down. All season long in the 16 games, they were penalized.
All right, we're live. We're live.
Mitch Trubisky, he just got introduced.
Hey.
Remember the Green Bay Packers and Darius Smith, and he had 8.5 sacks a year ago with Baltimore. And these two outside linebackers.
We're live. 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 We're live, we're live, we're live. The Bears are playing dead. I mean, why do the Chicago Bears do this to me every time I pick them? The entire NFC North kills me. He kills me. And Mitch Trubisky, what the hell? At halftime, guys, I'll be opening this pack of 1992. Upper Deck.
Trubisky, 8 of 13, 71 yards. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Coverage is good, and that's Savage making his presence felt tonight. The rookie out of Maryland. 4th down and 14.
Now you know how he got 8 interceptions a season ago. Watch him. He's just going to sit and then break.
I bet 10 on this stupid Bears. And Mitch Trubisky, he is sucking. I'll do more cooking shows eventually, but I just got to find things to cook. I've cooked almost everything I could cook.
36-yard line. Patterson tried to upset Davis, but he made the catch. A couple of legendary coaches. Let's listen in.
If you look at this play, what we're trying to get is a seal here and a seal here and try to run this play in the alley. We only have 18 players. And I, as head coach, took my life in my hands to take one of those 11 players out. They played both ways, 60 minutes, offense and defense. And they loved the game. That's what made the great game that it is today.
Lombardi and Palace.
Angelo's Pizza, good, not great.
Yes. Another shows us the whole description. Right here, same on his feet as Aaron Jones. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the half, and Green Bay leading Chicago 7-3.
Rambo was the best with guns, with knives.
At halftime, I will be opening this. So we're getting another Rambo movie.
USAA presents this salute to service moment.
I'll give the XFL a try. I'll probably throw out the ripped Met shirt. Unless somebody wants it.
One small way that USAA encourages appreciation and respect for our nation's military. See how USAA honors and protects our nation's military at salutetoservice.com.
Wireless is full of awards. #1 in overall network performance, highest in wireless network quality performance, highest in wireless network quality performance in the North Central region. It's hard to know what to think. That's why Sprint's doing things differently and offering a new 100% total satisfaction.
Mrs. Birdsong of Bay Ridge, who is that?
See the savings and decide for yourself. Switch to Sprint and get both an unlimited plan and one of the newest phones included for just $35 a month.
Phil, Marketing Sales Director. Hey, Tom, Director of Marketing Sales. There's only one way to win in the corporate.
Well, happy birthday, Poop Channel. Hey, Long Island, how's it going? I gave this pizza a 7.8. Good, not great.
It's so easy to play. You're super hard at the boss's jokes.
Good job in the well done, Vane.
There's more ways to win this season on FanDuel. Play FanDuel's free pick'em game for a shot at $10,000 every week.
Right through the window. I used the Slice app today. The Slice app. I'm a little disappointed they don't have the map tracking like DoorDash or Uber Eats does. So the Slice app needs to learn and get the live tracking because I would have been able to set up a shot of me getting it through the window.
Quarterback comparison there. Rodgers started out ice cold and hot. Trubisky 8 out of 14 for 71 yards as that Green Bay defense has done a job. This time last year, Aaron Rodgers had been taken off on a cart and was back in the locker room.
Antonio Brown's a clown. He's a cancer, and the Raiders are going to regret that trade. And I won't be surprised if he never plays a game for the Oakland. And if he doesn't get suspended, Mike Mayock ought to resign.
I can't get enough of this matchup over here on the left-hand side. Max going against Bakhtiari over here, two of the absolute best. You can see his head looking back inside. He looks at
The rent in New Jersey is too damn high.
he feels like the most important thing to a pass blocker is a quick hit off the line of scrimmage. And when you're going against Khalil Mack, it's even more important.
Yes, I have watched EDP.
Third and 7. Let's go. Rodgers evades it.
Oh, come on! What the hell, Bears? Come on!
For a first down.
So many times, Aaron Rodgers just has a feel for when the left side is getting collapsed, and he took advantage of it right there.
Don't know huddle here. Houston out. Running.
Boy, the Bears stink. I picked the Bears, so I want the Bears to win. I picked the Bears.
Now, one of the things that's happening here that did on that long drive the Packers had, tempo now is working for the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, I only put $10 on the Bears, but I still $10. I want the Bears to win.
So, that intended for Adams, and that's Kyle Fuller.
Don't need to finish this crust.
Third down for Fuller with 7 interceptions last season.
Oh, I hope Dykstra mops the floor at Bagel Guy.
The only thing he regretted about last year was dropping an early interception in the first game. But look, he is just reading Devontae Adams. He was not even looking in there at Aaron Rodgers. He has really turned into something.
Ron, I didn't even answer the Harry Potter question. I wasn't really that big a fan of the series, so I really don't have a favorite. Look at this set of cards. Look at this picture. Is that not great?
For the moment, they're going to line up to go for it in the 46. 4th and 4. They'll snap it. They're just trying to get him to jump offside. Lots of movement.
No. Try to get them to. I've never been to Miami, so no. I've only seen the Dolphins play at the Meadowlands.
Not going to let him, that quarterback, do a lot of different things in there, clapping the hands, snapping his hands, and trying to get the guys to draw him off.
ball at the 46-yard line. A lot of stuff going on, but it's all stuff.
Oh, I would. I just don't know if Ralph would do it. I definitely have him down here. In fact, his TV broke a few years ago, and he watched a couple games down here. Maybe green beans.
It's down there, 43 seconds to Chicago has the ball.
I don't own a couch because there's not enough room in this damn apartment for a couch.
Maybe it's laundry night, something like that, probably. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just let's go quicker. Don't wait up. Bud Light Platinum. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a clue. Yes, I do. No, you don't.
Bud Light Platinum. Brewed for the night.
Geico makes it easy to get help when I need it. With licensed agents available 24/7, it's not just easy. It's having Jerome Bettis on your flag football team.
You know, in that Bud Light commercial, there was no coffee cups. No coffee cups seen in that Bud Light commercial. Neither. Neither, Craig Seaman. Neither.
It's Geico Easy. With licensed agents available 24/7.
Are we supposed to get?
Boy bands without dancing are just okay. Get a better than just okay unlimited plan. With Spotify Premium included on America's Best Network. Only from AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
You see what would have made that commercial funnier? If it was boy bands without auto-tune. And then you would have heard how awful they really sound. I think Simmons and Subban are absolute great pickups for the Devils.
Are you getting more?
Let's go. Come on.
Not talk to Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
Mike Benton, the Packers defensive coordinator. Of course, by the head coach of the Bears, Matt Nagy. It was interesting. Nagy kept Vic Fangio after he got the job. Fangio had been on John Fox's staff. And similarly, Ford kept Etten, who'd been on Mike McCarthy's staff. So two offensive gurus come in and keep the veteran.
All right, let's see.
Great job tonight. There's only 98 yards. Swing pass to.
I don't have the time to do it audio vlog. I mean, you can always just listen to YouTube. There's times I just listen to YouTube. I don't always have to watch YouTube. Chris, that is a very tough question. Nathan's if I'm gonna grill hot dogs, Sabrett's if I'm gonna have dirty water hot dogs.
It's going to be third down and long with only 31 seconds left in the half.
I'd say I like the move.
Criff Dogs? I've never been to Criff Dogs. I never heard of Criff Dogs.
With a chance, and you get a receiver that tall, just throw it on the boundary there, and if it goes out of bounds, who cares? But there was plenty of room there to make a play. He did that a little bit last year in the first game as well. He just didn't see.
Boy, Trubisky stinks. He stinks. I don't even know what Criff Dogs is. If it's a good hot dog place, and what the hell are the Bears doing? They were starting and they handed it off. Come Now they're going to give Aaron Rodgers a chance to put some points on the board. Pathetic. I don't know what Criff Dogs is. Don't ask again. I don't know what Criff Dogs is. If I was there, I'm rooting for the Bears, Ian. I'm not rooting for the Packers. I didn't play Tecmo Bowl that much. I didn't really have that game. I played RBI baseball, though. Never heard of Kristen Dogs. Are you kidding me? My Venmo is njtank99@gmail.com. Oh, he was born in 1975. I've never had a Chicago hot dog run through the garden. I think Chicago, they put too much crap on their hot dogs. Armando Benitez. Armando Benitez gets the life jacket. And here we go, right into field goal range. I don't know what Criff Dogs is. Stop asking about it. I answered the question. I have $10 on the Bears. And they're fucking me. I've never been to Herb Cheats hot dogs. I've never even heard of Herb Cheats. I have never been to Criff Dogs. I don't even know Criff Dogs is. You know I like hot dog places, so if I knew what Criff Dogs is, I'd go. All right, I'm going to be getting ready.
Join me to talk about what these guys are talking about in the locker room at halftime. Plus, in honor of the NFL's 100th season, we're going to get 6 years worth of memories. And Lester Holt, the latest on Hurricane Corey hitting the Carolinas. Join the halftime coming up from Chicago after this.
All right, I'm getting ready to do my Venmo is njtank99@gmail.com. All right, so here we go. We're going to start opening these pack of cards. It's 1992 Upper Deck Football. Dan Marino on the box. I hate mustard. I don't like mustard. I hate ketchup. I don't like ketchup. And let me open up this box and let's see. Box is still sealed. Not a bad price. I only paid $15 for this on eBay, and let's see. Of course, Upper Deck had foil cards. And here we go. This is Upper Deck cards. All right. I don't even know what Criff Dogs is. What the hell? I don't even know what it is. All right. We got... Here we go. We're going to start with, we got a Herschel Walker with the Eagles. This is after that trade. Oh, here's someone. Here's somebody that people in New York would like. Phil Simms. Chad Hennings. I remember this guy. This guy went to Air Force. Bob Gagliano. This is him with the Chargers.
Celebrity Cruises takes you to the world's greatest places while sailing on one of the
Mark Jackson. Ooh, I got it. I got Bubba Smith, Bruce Smith, but I got a Dan Marino card right here. Dan Marino. Some guy for the Rams I don't remember. Gerald Perry. Scott Miller. I don't really remember him that much. Marvin Washington. Mark Butte, defensive tackle, rookie force. Not exactly a great player. Morton Anderson, Hall of Famer. Because people are doing it on the internet, and I find it entertaining. We got Mike Shepard and Mark Schlereth from ESPN. You know, with good old Upper Deck, you could always shove the card back in the pack like this. And of course, that's the proper way to open up a Upper Deck card. Roger Craig with the Vikings. This guy should be in the Hall of Fame. Calvin Williams, Ed West, Dexter Carter, Nick Lowry. Here's somebody that's basically borderline Hall of Famer as a kicker. Keith Hartz, Connor Lake, he had a decent career. Fred Jones, Dave Cadigan, Russell Maryland. He was the number 1 pick. Kevin Porter, another Bob Gagliano. Ricky Waters, Vi Sikahema, and Nate Newton. Nate Newton, this guy could be a Hall of Famer, but I think they'd be afraid to have all the pot he used to carry around. He once got caught with 1,000 pounds of pot. So far, none of the special Marino inserts. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got Dino Hackett, William White. Oh, Marco Coleman, rookie force. He was decent. Kevin Smith, here's another rookie card. He was a pretty good player. Jay Hillenberg, Marvin Washington, Eric Pelham, Mark Rippon. This is an interesting guy. He was Super Bowl MVP, had one great year, and then his whole career went boom, crack, clink, 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 clink. Brad Edwards, Harvey Williams. Oh, here's a Hall of Famer, Jackie Slater. A lot of Hall of Famers in this pack. Here's another one, Rice. Nick Lowry, Mark Vlasic, and Johnny Rembrandt. This is when the Patriots still had the Patsy as their logo, and they sucked. Robert Jones, Toy Cook, Alonzo Spellman. This guy, This guy went nuts. He literally went nuts. At the end of the career, he was like always in trouble, and then he ended up causing a ruckus on an airplane in federal time. Marco Coleman, rookie again. Alvin Harper. He was really good at the Cowboys, and then the Buccaneers signed him, and then everyone realized, oh, wow, he was only good because he's on the Cowboys. Courtney Hall. Holy shit, the same card in the pack. Look at this. The same card in the pack. How the hell does that happen? Quality control. What the hell? Martin Bayless. Gary Brown. Reggie Johnson. Steve Young. Brad Edwards. And look at this. Double-double. Another double-double. Prime time. 2 Deion Sanders cards.
Hey, thanks, Mike, and good evening, everyone. Hurricane Dorian is continuing to advance tonight, bearing down on North Carolina's Outer Banks. Dorian has lashed the North and South Carolina coast for hours.
Harris Barton. This guy was blind in one eye, and he actually played. Eric Hill. Quentin Correa. This guy was a bust. Look at this. Tony Sacca, rookie for Arizona Cardinals. Does anyone even remember Tony Sacca? I don't. I didn't even know he played in the NFL. Wes Hopkins, Steve Diassi, a checklist. Ooh, look at this. This is a cool looking card. Mark Clayton. This is a cool looking card. Mark Clayton Game Breakers. Bruce Smith again. Pio Sagapoletti. Obviously, no one remembers him. Randall Hill. Fred Strickland, Joe Milchick, and Rick Rootin' Tootin'. This guy's middle name was Rootin'. His name was Rick Rootin' Tootin'. All right, we'll go with another pack here as halftime is still dragging along. Let's see. Oh, Terrell Buckley! Terrell Buckley, yes! Terrell Buckley. I remember when he was at the Dolphins, I nicknamed him Toast because he got burnt by every fucking defensive back in the NFL at the time. Anthony Smith. Troy Vincent, he had an okay career. He's like the head of the union now. Dale Carter, he was an okay rookie. Tom Waddle. Bill Hawkins. Jeff Ulenik. Sean Salisbury. He was on ESPN for a while. Wesley Carroll. John Jackson. Steve Atwater. Oh, I got the first Marino insert. Dan Marino. The college years. Here's him in his Pitt Panther uniform. This is the cards I've been looking for. Jim Kelly. And another Steve Young. Let's see. A bang? 7-3. You call that a bang? I call that a whimper. He's upstairs. He might. I don't know if he's watching the game or sleeping. He's a teacher in Clifton. All right. No, I've never been to Cherry Hill, so I've never been to there. Yeah, we go, Chi. Let me see.
First quarter, and explodes for 132 yards in the TD. In the second, Trubisky's numbers only 73 yards. He's rushed twice for 8 yards. The Bears have only 98 yards of offense. The Packers allowing those 98. And Eddie Pinheiro, of course, the man in the crosshairs after last season's double doink.
All right, Ian, we're good.
Chicago will get the ball as we start the second half. And we go to Michelle.
All right, let's see. Before the get action starts, we got Marvin Washington, Tony Martin, James Jones, Andre Bruce. This guy was a major bust. He was the #1 pick in 1989. Really horrible career. Dale Carter, Herschel Walker, Jack Del Rio. You know, he's been a coach here and there. LT! All right, LT. There's a great card. James Lofton, Vince Buck, Aldo Greco, the greatest player that ever lived, according to one commercial. Brad Edwards, and Gene McMurtry. So we'll open another pack during the next timeout, next commercial. Let's see what's going on in the game. Let's see if the Bears can get their head out of their ass, or will the Packers kick their ass?
All from our friends at Next Gen Stats, who do such a great job, powered by.
Go 5 wide on a second down and 10. 4-man Packer rush.
Mitch Trubisky's going to throw a pick six. He's going to throw a pick six.
You know, you made a great point this week, President. Trubisky's a rookie, comes in, getting speed wet last year.
Boy, that was a bad trade for the Bears.
Yeah, well, it works that way because now in the second year of the offense with Nagy, you learn it, and quarterbacks spend 100 times more than linemen,
Special ed.
or whatever studying the offense. So pretty soon people are asking him questions and going, "What do you think?"
Special ed.
And that sort of naturally leads to more of a leadership role.
Christian good their first third down, but since then they're all for their last 6. They pump fake here, and they will not convert.
Oh, man. The Boo Birds are out in Chicago today. I think right now Big Cat's going, figure it out!
Green Bay Packers getting this thing done. Darnell Savage, Adrian Amos has added some real leadership on back end. Darius Smith, Preston Smith, all really good players who are really making a difference right now on this defense.
Trevor Davis back. Goes to the fair catch off Rodgers will go back to work when we come back to Soldier Field.
All right, let's see what's going on now. I got these cards. Dave bet $55,000 on the Bears. Ouch. It's not looking too good for the Bears. Trubisky is terrible. Shannon Sharp. Ooh, here's something good for all you Packer fans that are watching. Brett Favre. This is Brett Favre's first card with the Green Bay Packers. Because it only has his Falcon stats, so this is basically a second-year Brett Favre card, just as he was just getting his career cranked up. Brad Mooster, there's a bear. What is this? Coach's report, Alfred Williams. Cortez Kennedy, he's recently passed. Hall of Famer, I believe, though. Charles Haley, this guy was nuts. Here's Michael Zordich. His brother is Chris Zordich, a pretty good player. Jeff George, speaking about first-round draft picks, who was kind of a mental case. This is Jeff George. Rufus Porter. Eric Dickerson, when he was finishing his career up at the Raiders. Dennis Smith. Drew Hill. Mark Green. Nate Newton looking for that pot. And Vai Sikahima. Vai Sikahima.
So, Pava, our producer, Fred Godelli, came up with an idea. Why don't we pick our Mount Rushmore every week of one of the teams in the game, coaches or players? We go with George Halas, Sid Luckman, the quarterback, Dick Butkus, and Walter Payton was a no-brainer. Halas, of course, coached the team for 40 years, 4 10-year increments.
Here's Carl Carter. Remember that old Buccaneer Buccaneer Bruce logos with the creamsicle. All right, let's see what goes on here as we continue the game. And the Packers got the ball, leading 7-3. This has been a scintillating game. Defenses have played well. Mitch Trubisky hasn't. Yeah, I used to buy the Beckett price guide. Now, who's the Packers' Mount Rushmore?
Speaks to a lot of Chicago quarterbacks subsequent to Roger and that's incomplete. And for Devontae Adams.
This goes to show who the real boss is around here.
Oh, who's a flag on?
Says holding. It's over at Nagy.
Holding. Offense number 69. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that Vai Sikahima. You remember that? Punching the goalpost. You know, if he did that today, he'd probably get suspended. I might do this. I might be doing my witching hours on YouTube this year. So keep an eye out.
Second down at 17 now. Bakhtiari out of Colorado in his 7th year in the league.
We're syncing it up on Thursday Night Football. The Bears are syncing it up. George Halas is starting to spin in his grave. Yeah, I think pass interference should be a spot foul. I mean, come on. That was the definition of pass interference. And I don't know if Graham could have caught that ball. That was a bad call. That was a bad penalty.
From the 35 for a 38-yard penalty, and Rodgers to throw that one away. It's Roy Roberts and Harris is really good.
Now, you see, they need to change the grounding call. They need to make grounding again.
see. Yeah. It was close, wasn't it, there?
Yes, Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
They're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Because they don't have the lines like we have in our region.
Especially with Aaron Rodgers.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, boy. Second down and 10. I will.
Oh, this is getting sloppy. Okay, we got Johnny Bailey, Ray Childress, Ray Crockett,
Let's talk a little bit about David Bakhtiari, one of the best
Cleveland Gary, Steve Jordan, Henry Rollins, Carl Banks. Here's a good one for you Giant fans out there. Yes, Joe Klecko's a Hall of Famer. Devils are going to be really good. Jim Kelly. Here's a decent Dolphin. Keith Sims. He had a decent career as a lineman. Donald Frank. Nolan Harrison. Wesley Carroll. And Chris Chandler. Boy, the Cardinals have had some shitty quarterbacks. I don't have Patreon. I do not have Patreon. I have Venmo, but no Patreon.
Lewis, it's something that Bakhtiari wrote of yesterday. You talk about offensive linemen kind of in their own little cocoon, the 5 guys up front. We said to him, how did you feel when Rodgers just carted off the field last year? And we said, I didn't even see it. I knew that Kaiser was in the game. We're kind of doing our thing. We're figuring out how to protect Kaiser and a run block. Didn't even see it.
Welcome to football. He's worried about blocking that pass rusher over there.
I'll look into setting up a Patreon. Maybe I'll do more card openings if I did at Patreon. And there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, did he fumble?
His old teammate who gets in there.
Clinton Dix is with the Bears. That traitor.
Fumble on the play was recovered by Green Bay. However, quickly, offense number 63, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
It's the center Corey Linsley. So they'll march it back, and that will make it 3rd down. And
Oh, what is this? The white on white. Look at this shitty hat the Packers are wearing. Hey, Fanabla. Kind of underwhelmed by the Bart Starr logo, that decal that's on the Packers helmet. Should be more prominent. I think Bart Starr actually deserves a patch. They should have a 15 patch.
we take 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Sacked. 47-yard line. That's Leonard Floyd bursting through to take him down and make it 4th down and 11.
If there's one weakness to Bakhtiari's game, it is this.
And I'm surprised that there's not a more prominent 100th logo on the helmets and uniforms this year. It's only on the shield over here. The Bears have it prominent, but I guess it's because they're 100 years old.
4 sacks tonight. All 4 sacks against Rodgers have come on 3rd down. That's who sacked the average 3 times. Scott. Here next pull for the main 10-yard line. Early 3rd quarter. Soldier beats up.
All right, let's see. All right, I am, my Venmo is njtank99@gmail.com. Terminator's better than RoboCop, but RoboCop's not bad. Okay, here's another pack. Let's see what's in this pack. Only got one of the Merino inserts so far, not the gorgeous one either. Let's see. Mark Rippon, Rufus Porter, Jim Kelly, Tony Page, not the one that's on WFAN. Andre IC, a bad Andre Rison. He was the Antonio Brown of his day. Ian Beckles, nobody remembers him. Nate Newton, Willie Green, decent receiver Mike Shepard, Don Griffin, Tony Woods, Mark Bouette, no one remembers him. Sean Gilbert, had a mediocre career. Don Griffin and another rookie, Courtney Hawkins, that nobody remembers. Nobody remembers Courtney Hawkins.
That's why the NFL chose Verizon. Because they need the massive capacity of 5G with ultra wideband, the more streaming coastal fans can experience 5G all at once. This is happening in 13 states.
All right, let's see.
Imagine what it can do for you.
Steve Diassi, Tom Newberry, Gerald Williams, Gil Furty, Marco Coleman, Howie Long. Howie Long is a Hall of Famer. Dave Craig, James Washington, James Lofton, Webster Slaughter. He was a decent player. George Jameson, Jerry Holmes, Gerald Williams, and here is Mark Bavaro near the end of his career playing with the Browns after he was injured, missed an entire season, and then got picked up by Belichick on the Browns. Shame. He was ticketed for a Hall of Fame career, and then he got hurt and was never the same again. This guy was awesome. You want to talk about Giants that you got just absolutely exciting players? Was him, and he looked like Rambo. I don't know how many guys remember Mark Bavaro, but Mark Bavaro was awesome. Third and 1. This is a big play right here. Oi! The Bears are going out. 3 and out on every play. The Bears are going 3. Going 3 and out, gonna punt the ball away. George Halas is getting ready to rise and cut Mitch Trubisky. The Bears are really filing. They can't get anything going. They're an embarrassing team on offense, it seems. All right, let's see this next pack. Lee Stinson. I don't remember this guy. Melvin Jennings. Shane Dronette. Don't remember him. Tracy Scroggins. Don't remember him. Jay Schrader when he was a Raider. I remember that. Jay Schrader the Raider. Lamar Lafton, Ray Childress, another Steve Young, Tony Page again, James Lofton, Donald Frank. We've seen this card before. Oh, here's a bust. Here is a bust. A bust. First round draft pick by the Seattle Seahawks, Dan McGuire. Do you know what was most notable about Dan McGuire? Does anyone remember who Dan McGuire is? Who remembers Dan McGuire? What was most notable about Dan McGuire? Does anybody know? Dan McGuire was Mark McGuire's brother. That was the most notable thing about his pro football career. Eric Dickerson, Hall of Famer, Nick Lowry, and Willie Green. All right, the commercials are long, and this one we got another pack we could get into. Calvin Murphy, David Wyman, Vaughn Dunbar. Remember him? He was actually a decent player. Paul Perkins, Jeff Bostic, Morton Anderson, Hall of Famer. Kevin Ross on the back of his card wearing an ice bag on his head. Can you say concussion protocol? I don't think this is proper concussion protocol. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'll look at the rest of the Cards pack next commercial. I've never had a hot dog from Pink's, but I hear they're classics out there in LA. I hear they are really classic. So if I was ever in LA, you better believe I'd go to Pink's. You know, the Yankees used to have a hot dog brand, and it sucked. The Yankees used to have their own hot dog brand, and it sucked. Yankee Franks, they were called.
This RPO is supposed to happen quicker than this. So Timon's going to come across here and block him, but there's no way he's going to block him for that long. So when it turned into a scramble drill, really no chance whatsoever.
Get that alert off of here. Here it is. This is a big play here. Defenses are playing really good, and he didn't get the ball off. Ow. Eee. That wasn't good. Well, I guess those hot dogs in the bullpen suck.
Position game, I know, can be a little not so exciting, right? But it is a game, and the way the offenses are playing right now, I think in part because they didn't get a lot of work in the preseason.
Yeah, dog, no shit! How about playing some real football in the preseason? That's why the first few weeks of the NFL season suck. It's just no one plays preseason football anymore. Come on now. Yes, a corn dog is a hot dog. It's just a hot dog in cornbread. We got Kevin Ross. Boy, I've been seeing this Morton Anderson card a lot. Oh, wait a second, I already looked at these. These are the ones I'm looking for. We got a Michael Haynes game breaker. Sean Moore card. I don't remember this guy at all. Drew Hill, Merrill Hodge, he's been on ESPN. Russell Maryland, and Sean Salisbury. It's First Take with Sean Salisbury and Merrill Hodge. I don't know what Crips Dogs is. It's settled. Harold is the moderator. Respect him. Okay? Kelly Stouffer. Jeff Gossett. Tommy Vardell. This guy was expected to be really good, and he wasn't. Two of the same card again in the pack, Kelly Stouffer. Willie Gault, he was an 85 Bear. Then later played for the Raiders. Bernie Kosar. You can watch his daughters in adult entertainment today. His daughter, I think, is named Lexi Silver. She is a porn star. Matt Stover, Pio Sagioletti, Chris Chandler, Gary Brown, and Nolan Harrison. There's the dumbest man in the world. The dumbest man in the world. The dumbest man on the planet. It's Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell, go to hell. Roger Goodell, go to hell. Roger Goodell, go to hell.
Watch this play down the field. I think Robinson was actually past Tony Brown and still got this back shoulder. He had to come back past him the other way, but Trubisky just believes right there. A little fadeaway jumper right on the money.
Work out to 63 yards. Ronald Robinson.
Fort Domino. Why don't they order a real pizza? You know, would this shirt look better if I cut this part off? Where the fuck is my scissors? No, shirt might look better if I do this.
First and 15.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better, I think. What do you think? Does that look better? It's like Montgomery Flea Market. It's just like a mini mall. Montgomery Flea Market. It's just like a mini mall.
You think that one was good? You should have seen the one he did yesterday. It was one for the agents. So I think that was part of the secret weapon. They didn't really want out. Didn't want people to know about David Montgomery.
Rush up in the line of scrimmage with Matt Huddle. And more conventionally than Tariq Cohen. As he played that much tonight offensively, we get that three-headed situation with Davis and Montgomery and Cohen.
Because I hate the Jets. The Jets suck. I actually don't like wearing tank tops. They're uncomfortable. I like having this sleeve over here. Jets suck. Oh, I flipped out over other teams. Patriots are probably going to win another fucking Super Bowl.
Forced out.
This is a brilliant play by Tremont Williams. He knew exactly where he was on the field. All he had to do is keep him from getting both feet down, so he just shoves him. Didn't care if he caught it or not. No way he was getting it down. Great play.
13th year in the league, Williams does every trick. 3rd down and 5.
The Dolphins are way worse than anybody.
Zero, and they're going to get another delay of game here. It's 2.
Dumbass. Trubisky's a dumbass. He doesn't know what he's doing. Can't figure it out. I could just picture Big Cat right now yelling, "Figure it out." Yeah, the Dolphins are tanking for Tua. We're tanking for Tua, tanking for Tua. We may not even win a game. Oh, we're tanking for Tua, tanking for Tua. This team is gonna be pathetic. Another good series by Trubisky. Are they going for it on 4th down? What, they don't trust their kicker?
So,
Come on, you gotta let the kicker give it a try. They're going. Jeez.
delay of game turns a 46-yard attempt into a 51, so they'll go for it. 4th and 10, and Trubisky under pressure.
Good job. Good job. Good. Mitch Trubisky is really good. And show it then. If there's a fight on the field, show the damn fight. NBC, we don't show fights. NBC, we don't show fights. Roger Goodell got to us told to show us more in the booth. You see, this game is boring. The first bit of excitement we weren't showing because we are on NBC. I don't know when I'm going to cook again on live stream. You know, all the Packers need to do is put the ball in the end zone once here, and they'll break the Bears' back. You're asking who my favorite hockey team is? Can't you see the Marty Brodeur poster over my shoulder? Can't you see?
Jones out of Texas El Paso. Here he goes again. First, another first down. So an 8-yard game, followed by another 8-yard game. It's 1st and 10.
I think Matt LaFleur is finally breathing again. He has 2.
I went to Jimmy Buff's last month, one day. So I've been to Jimmy Buff's before. So yes, I'm very familiar with it. Maybe CBS does the best. Although their presentation of the pregame show and the preseason sucks.
Who's the fullest this couple of days? If you shake hands with Sean McVay, you'll be a head coach.
We won't give that one up, but he plays quarterback for one of these 2 teams.
He does.
Why not? What Sean McVay's been doing.
Oh, somebody got it knee to the groin. Needed a groin, twisted jock, needed a groin. I have never had a windmill hot dog. I've heard they're very good. I would love to try it. I have tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Haven't had a Chick-fil-A in a while, so I need to really have Chick-fil-A again to try it. Best goalie of all time? Marty Brodeur. How did you think I was going to answer that? I have Martin Brodeur right over my shoulder right there. I like Jimmy Buffs. But you know what? I like Dickie D's better. I like Dickie D's better. I don't like mustard at all. Don't like kraut at all. Shake Shack hot dog. Ryan? I am not going to answer that question about the Shake Shack hot dog. Ryan? I'm not answering that question for the Shake Shack hot dog. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned, Ryan. Stay tuned. Trust me. Stay tuned, Ryan. Shake Shack hot dog. Stay tuned. That it is, Ryan. That it is. I don't know when it's gonna be. When I'll put it out, because I shot 6 last week. I put the first one out yesterday. I'm gonna try to put 2 out a week in the next couple of weeks. So Shake Shack will be among the next one, the upcoming hot dog reviews. Rutza is one of my favorites, yes. See, that should be grounding. Well, if it's anything like Burger King's hot dog, it's a good thing they don't have hot dogs. I don't know why they call them hot dogs, but they're good. They taste delicious. Did not like the Impossible Burger. I had pizza from Angelo's in Bloomfield. Good, not great. I gave it a 7.8. Well, that's going to be a holding. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Just stay tuned. I'll be right here.
Team at their best.
Chicago Wednesdays returns September 25th on NBC.
This is Loma Linda, a place with one of the highest life expectancies in the country. You see so many people walking around here in their hundreds. So how do you stay financially well for all those extra years?
All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's see. Let's see who we have. Well, my weekly picks are up. Hold on a second. You want to know my pick? Here comes my pick. Let me get my pick. Where's my pick? Da 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 da. Why isn't this floating? Loading, loading. NFL picks. Holding for the picks. Da-da-dee. That's my pick. You can check all my picks for this week by clicking that link. There's my picks.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win.
Still alive.
It's going to hit it. Who's next? Play the new hit family of scratch-offs. Remember when I took your parking spot? Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
The win from Dorian after the game.
Tonight's aerial coverage brought to you by Geico. Look at the beautiful skyline of Chicago, Illinois. This Thursday night, Al Michaels, Chris Collins with the show for you. Kicking off season number 100. And Green Bay leads 7-3. Play resumes.
All right, let's see. I have someone working on building it, so they haven't given me an update in about a week, but hopefully I'll know more in a couple of days about my website. All right, let's see. Boy, this has been such a dull game. Loss, win, loss, loss, win.
That's 5 of the next 6. Meanwhile, Chicago at Denver next week. At Washington.
Win, loss. No, I mean loss, win, win, win.
So if LaFleur wins this one, goes home for 5 of the next 6.
I don't hate the Yankees that much. I just posted the link, guys. Come on. Come on, Danny Freeman. Boo! They're booing it. They're booing in Chicago. We're tanking. I'm embracing the tank, Michael. I'm embracing the tank. Tua. Oh, fucking bitch. Come on. Try that link now. Try that link, Danny. Next commercial, I'll open more cards. Next commercial.
After the conclusion of the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, great hit, number 38 beatniks. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. Me? You saying that I hit him late? You know what's happening? These players are getting tired because they don't play enough in the preseason. Oh, you know what? That may not have. Oh, come, dude. That should not have been a. That should not have been a penalty. Oh. I don't want all the crap they don't want in Chicago. You know, I don't like that. I've never been to Chicago. I would love to go to Chicago one day.
Sticks his hands out, gets stripped on the back end of that, and just hangs on to it. This Bears team only had 10 drop passes all of last season. Best in the NFL. They have been so much more consistent. They completely remade that wide receiver room. Made a huge difference.
I have never been to a Division I college football game.
It's possible that Green Bay is going to challenge.
Now let's look at some packs. Jason Hanson. This guy was a good kicker. rookie card.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what I'm talking about. NBC camera angles. Here's the mirror. Here's the view from the Mir satellite. Here's the camera view from inside of Chris Collinsworth's empty brain.
No, that's clear and obvious. Someone asked him, what are we talking about here?
Mr. Armstrong, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Are they reviewing this as offensive pass interference?
Challenges.
That's not pass interference.
Because of his limited mobility because of the
That's a limited pass.
Achilles tear. Actually has
And could someone answer me why the Packers are wearing the white, like the fucking baseball?
this one.
That would be a ticky-tack call if they call that one. You know what I hate about Chicago Stadium? They ruined this stadium when they rebuilt it. Those columns used to look gorgeous over the field. Those columns that are now on the outside of the stadium, they ruined the stadium. When they rebuilt Soldier Field, they fucking ruined the stadium.
What is what? So clearly, when you called on the field, they did
I used to love those columns. Those columns looked awesome when they were over the field.
Take a look here at this thing one more time. It's a pretty play. A little run being started. Little push, yeah. You know, but a little grab. Little push, a little grab. That's football.
That's ticky-tack. If they call that, that's ticky-tack.
real good view of it. To no avail.
Didn't Matt say he didn't think he was going to challenge any of those pass interference
Yeah,
calls?
he sort of. But
Why? What is this in the whiteout? They're wearing the whiteout. The Bears are wearing the whiteout too. Except they at least have a logo on their hat. Oh, God.
That's the most significant thing about that is you're charged with a timeout. They only have one.
Five Guy Burgers?
They have one challenge on it, one timeout.
You know what else Five Guys has, right?
This year is going to be, it is really obvious. They might change it. I think you're going to hear the word stand a whole lot when it comes to pass interference challenges.
Look, this was all created by that one point in the Super Bowl. Real sense.
I went to Boston when I was like 7 years old. And actually been to a Red Sox game when I was 7.
Could be right there. As they're going to say is incomplete after all of that. Tony Brown involved in the play. You've got Gabriel. Meanwhile,
Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty.
Dee.
on top of all that.
And the drive has stalled again. Mitch Trubisky is sneaking up the field on Thursday.
The number of calls that are that close that officials get right. You know, I mean, really, when I saw it, I said that might be an interception right there, but no credit.
So now first down and 20.
First and 20. That must be first and a mile with Trubisky. Pinky Brain had his christening in New Hampshire. Oh, boy, here we go now. The Flag Patrol. We are the referees. That's who you really come in to see. The refs. The refs. Back it up. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Back it up. First and 30. First and 30. I guess this is dirty long. Oh, man, the same guy. Very good. Smart. You one play you hold, and next play you decide to turn the guy's head into a bed dispenser.
First down and 30. Trubisky avoids a sack for the moment. And he launches one deep down.
Intercepted. Oh, he caught it! But there's another flag! Another flag! Da 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 da! Da 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 da! Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that was a foul. Clear and obvious contact that significantly hinders the defensive play on this one. But let's say this. For Mitch Trubisky,
First and 40. First and 40. Ah, this is what you get for not playing in the preseason. You get sucky ass football.
They were essentially getting close to field goal range anyway. This is a disaster, this drive.
The whole drive started back at the 13, and then they got out of trouble. They had that personal foul call. Since then, going backwards on second down to 40. Four-man rush. Trubisky fires over the middle, and that is off the hands of Allen Robinson. Trubisky on 16 of 28 for 158.
3rd and 40.
This is dangerous time right now. There aren't many plays you're going to pick up this first down. I'm not saying you have to hand the ball off here, but a little screen, a little side. It's just, you don't want to lose the game right here either.
Green Bay used to playing 6 defensive backs and did it a ton last year. There were 7 guys back there, 4 up front. And you throw a little screen out here to Gabriel. And he gets up to the
Good drive. Good drive, Chicago. Good drive. The Bears are sinking in. They're sinking up the field on Thursday night. The Bears are getting booed. They're getting booed at their own stadium. George Halas is spinning in his grave, lighting up the city. Let's go to more cards. This is when football actually was played better. This was punter Rich Camarello. Dave Cadigan. Oh boy, this was a brilliant draft pick by the Jets. He sucked. Rufus Porter, Barry Sanders. Here's a good one. Here's a Emmitt Smith. That was the big debate back in 1992. Who's better, Barry or Emmitt? Barry or Emmitt? Barry or Emmitt? And that's still, people are still debating Barry or Emmitt? Barry or Emmitt? Barry or Emmitt? Boy, this is some awful football. This is some awful football we are witnessing. Awful football. My live stream is more exciting than this fucking game. Buford McGee, Vi Sikahama, Rick Rootin' Tootin', James Jones, Anthony Smith, Kelvin Martin, Kurt Barber, Larry Webster. No, he wasn't that good. And Bill Hawkins. Some of these rookie cards are really not great. All right, let's see another pack. We got Lamar Lafton. He had a decent career. Ron Hall. Eric Ball. John Vaughn, Quentin Coriat, major bust. Calvin Williams, Eric Pegram, Andre Reed, Bruce Smith, and this was at the height of the Bills' 4 Super Bowl losses, by the way. Aaron Cox, Anthony Pleasant, Kelvin Pritchett, Rich Camarello, and Dave Cadigan again.
This here is stories of the boy. Completely different. Oh, it's
Two turrets. Bud Light Platinum. Brewed for the night.
Morton Anderson, Scott Miller, Randall McDaniel. This guy was actually a pretty good player. Kelvin Draught. Here's another Brett Favre. Boomer! It's Boomer! It's Boomer! Look at this Boomer Esiason. Matt Stover, Nick Lowry, Reggie Johnson, Sanjay Beach, Mark Rippon, and Rufus Porter. I keep them. I look at them from time to time. I got a whole bunch of them in the closet in back of me. All right, here we go again. Let's see if we can get some offense here. I might save some of these cards for another live stream. So whatever I don't open today, I'll open at a later date.
There have not been conversions. There has not been sharp plays in the passing game. And in many ways, this sequence right here, if the Bears defense can force them to kick out of their own end zone, could flip this game.
Meanwhile, Davante Adams just limped off the field.
That's a bad loss. Good blocking by the Packers. That was a hell of a block by the Packers offensive line there.
There's a huge hole in this zone defense. The hard play fake that time by Aaron Rodgers sucked up the linebackers, and there was nobody home in the middle of the field.
Look at that. They stuffed Khalil Mack at the line.
On the right side, Jones for a couple. 2nd and 8.
Now, it's a different look for the Green Bay Packers on offense. There weren't many times that you watch these guys play with 2 tight ends on the field. And one of the things that Aaron Rodgers talks about is that this is an offense that has a lot of options built into it. So whenever all the conversation about is he going to audible out of plays and all that kind of stuff, so the audibles are built into the thing. And the one time that they're really not as much is when they're in the 2 tight end set as they are right now.
2nd down and 8. Delay of game here.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
And remains second down. 13. 10 penalties, 71 yards now against the Packers.
This has not been a good game. This has not been a good game. This is what you get when you don't play in the preseason. These teams are not ready. These teams are not ready. This is like a preseason game. The sloppiness, the lack of detail, it's been terrible. There's a hole. This is the backbreaker. Packers score here. This game's over.
Takes the ball for 28 yards. There's Rodgers clearly behind the line of scrimmage in the Chicago 40-yard line.
But that's when Rodgers is great right there. When he can attack downhill like that and draw the linebacker underneath coverage, forcing him to come up and play Rodgers, and then the run, you end up with wide open receivers in behind him.
I think along the way, too. 49. Rodgers using the clock. There's the other way. It's time. Checks it down. Short passes. Intended for Lewis. Marcedes Lewis. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Fly out to left field. Let me hit into a double play. Let me strike out looking or swing a pitch that's a mile away. In other words, I don't know how to hit. In other words, I play like shit. I don't want them to score 50 points each, but this is ridiculous. This isn't, and it's not good defense. This is bad offense. Mitch Trubisky has been terrible. Terrible. I would say the Bears defense has played really good in this game, but Trubisky's been terrible.
There's a flag down. Rodgers pointing. The flag is downfield. It involves a receiver who's down at about the 19-yard line on the near side. So that would be the 6th sack.
Wipe that sack off the board.
It's Kyle Fuller.
Now, what are they talking about? It's an obvious penalty.
So, Terry, when they had that conversation there, I mean, it looked pretty obvious. What are they talking about?
They're talking about whether the quarterback got out of the pocket or not when the contact occurred. They came up with it. He did not. It's also defensive holding, so they could have gone that way. It wouldn't matter whether the quarterback was out of the pocket.
It's first down now. Geronimo Allison, they only had 10 guys in the huddle, so he comes in to complete the play here. 2 seconds on the clock. Nothing happened there. Jamal Williams tackled by Eddie Goldman. 2nd down and 10.
This Eddie Goldman is really one of the better run defenders in all of football.
That's what I'm talking about. It's been sloppy. 19 penalties? How many? That's why I'm saying this game has been terrible. 19 penalties.
Jamal Williams is the back. Give it to him. And he gets stuck in the backfield. Roquan Smith comes bursting through to take him to the ground for a loss of 1, 3rd down and 11.
This is the difference in Roquan Smith this year. He's just reading everything so much faster than he did a season ago. Before Taylor could turn back around, made the play in the backfield.
3rd down, make it 12.
This is a big play right here. Big play right here. That's because he hasn't played enough in the preseason. That's what I'm talking about. Rodgers has not been sharp at all. Nope, they'll get the field goal. And does Trubisky have a touchdown in him? I don't think he does. No, you kicked the field goal. Who are you kidding? Go for it. Go for it. You go up a touchdown. That'd be stupid. Why would you even think about going for it? All right, let's get another pack here.
Tell him we're flexible. Don't worry. My Dutch is okay. Just okay.
Cleveland Gary. Carnell Lake, he had a decent career.
We need this furniture. Neutral nutting.
Vesti Jackson. Oof. Carl Carter. Kenneth Grant. Another Vesti Jackson. Good Lord. Harvey Williams. Oh, Bear legend. Bear legend. Mike Singletary. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes when he's like stare, and like he's gonna kill. He was gonna kill the quarterback with those eyes. Joe Milchinik, Aaron Cox, Jackie Slater, another Dan Marino college years card. Audrey McMillan and Mark Green.
It's more than a house. It's your own personal oasis. For over 30 years, private mortgages.
Mike Singletary was a terrible coach.
So you can spend your time.
Let's see.
Private mortgage. Push button.
Bill Fralick. Here's another bust. Steve Entman. Another complete total bust. Hey, Jet fans. Here's another bust. Johnny Mitchell. Woof! Woof! What a bad pickup he was. Bryce Paup. This guy was actually pretty good. This is the bust pack. Andre Bruce. Steve Atwater was pretty good. Sidney Johnson. Bob Gagliano. Checklist. Leslie O'Neal. Dickerson. And Martin Bayless. I cut my collar. I actually think it looks better now.
To get it going. Bouncing ball. And down in the end zone, and we go to Michelle.
Now today, Virginia McCaskey is 96 years and 8 months old to the day. And as she's been around this rivalry all her life, I asked her if it still energizes her. She said, yes, I have to admit it does. I don't cry as much as I used to. I used to be a mess after losses. And as she calls this rivalry intense, serious, and very, very important in the division, I just wonder how energized she is by this performance tonight, Howard.
That has to be a little discouraging for her.
You're lucky she isn't dead from this performance tonight. Okay, the Bears got to start playing with a little more urgency here. And this isn't showing enough urgency.
He should have the first down. Forward progress gets him out to the 35 and a couple of inches. Savage. First down. Maybe send plays. Outside. It's caught out there by Davis. Short game.
It was really interesting when you talk to the Bears about Mike Davis. Mike Davis is a guy that probably not many people knew much about. He was with Seattle, good receiver out there, and they really feel like as a route runner, he's the one guy that probably does the best job of creating separation. Who comes off there? I'm sure he'll be back in soon.
Second down and 5. Montgomery comes back into the backfield. The receiver set to the left. And Savage on the cuts. Gets it away to Farouk Cohen. Changing bounds for a nice little gain here. First down.
Nice play call right there because they timed it up. They got the corner blitz coming off the edge.
Still got to play with a little more urgency. They got to score a touchdown on this drive. They have got to score a touchdown on this drive.
.20 left. There's all of the timeouts.
Aye! If this was Sesame Street, Mitch Trubisky's performance tonight would all see you letter by letters P.U. That was a real smart move trading up to get him, wasn't it, by the Bears?
Daniels not doing the snapping. Blitz comes again. Trubisky throws deep down the right side.
Not a catch. That looked OB. That looked OB to me. Look at them hurrying it up. Oh, he's OB. I thought so.
That's their second and final challenge. Terry, your initial analysis is?
It looks like he only has the left foot down.
But you need 2 feet, Joe. You need 2 feet.
Well, it was second and 10. If they don't win this, it's third and 10.
I mean, that's clear. That's as clear as day out of bounds. Clear as day. I saw it on the first. I saw it the first play. I don't know what the fuck the referees were looking at. All right, let's see another pack. Dana Hall, Courtney Hall. Rookie force checklist. Troy, I don't even remember how that guy's name is pronounced. Joe Vaughn. Gerald Williams. Johnny Rembrandt. Fraud Revays. This guy actually played for the Dolphins for a number of years. Ronnie Lott with the Raiders. Dave Cadigan, Gerald Williams, and again Mark Bavaro.
So everyone gets what they need without paying for things they don't. It's so reasonable. They can stay on for the rest of their life. New plan started just $35. Our lowest price ever. Now with the free phone when you switch.
Steve Ettman, Jeff Ulenik, Bill Fralick, a checklist. David Weimer, Eric Ball. Ooh, Junior Seau. Junior Seau.
By Google Nest.
Logan Harrison. Ooh, Joe Montana. Near the end of his career. John Elway, Warren Moon, Gerald Williams, Greg McMurtry, and Brad Edwards.
After review, scoring on the field will be changed. It is an incomplete pass. It will now be Chicago's ball, 3rd down and 10 at the 49-yard line.
When things look like they get down on challenges, but that won't matter in another 2 minutes and 11 seconds. At this point, 3rd down and 10 now, back to the 49-yard line.
They should get another challenge. If you get a successful challenge, you should get another challenge. That's bullshit. That was the best pass that Trubisky has thrown all day.
Really great throw down inside. The 3-man pass rush afforded Trubisky the time to sit and wait. Those deep crossing routes take a little time, but as those vertical routes take hold, there are always gaps in behind.
At the 37 catches, 102 yards to Brandon Robinson. Trubisky dancing, jostle, gets it away. Mike Davis.
What happened to David Montgomery? He was running the ball pretty well earlier in this game. Well, they got to score a touchdown. There's no other option.
Made at the 22-yard line. It's Cohen falling in, and upcoming right now is a very large 32.
You got to think they're going for it no matter what, right?
And it's outside. Trubisky fires, and
Ooh, big one. Big play.
first down. Cohen makes the catch. Williams with the tackle. Down to 2.5. Trubisky listening to the play call.
Nice play by Trubisky. Pump fake one way, come back to his read on the opposite side of the field, pick up that first down.
Oh man, I haven't seen many questions, Joey. Don't worry. Oh, that was a terrible throw. Don't worry, Joey. I see you. I saw you say no feet down before.
That makes it 2nd down and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, they got to get this in the end zone.
Trubisky throws to the outside.
Aye! Oh, what the hell? Were you fighting these guys? You're going to give them first down by fighting?
At this point in the game, you're down by 7.
Hands of stone, those hands of stone. You dropped it, idiot. You didn't know you didn't secure the football, you moron. Whack, 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 whack. Wah, 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 wah. That was an absolutely terrible throw. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. Okay, this will be the last pack I open today. I might open in another stream some more, or I might do it at the end of the video. But this will be the last pack I open today. J.J. Burden. Vernon Turner. Nate Newton. Bobby Humphrey. This guy was a major fucking bust. He sucked. LT, Lofton, Andre Reed, Lofton again, Dexter Carter, Keith Jennings, Roger Craig. Ooh, a coach's report on Brett Favre. Let's see. This is a coach's report from his early career. One word, tough. He's smart, he digs in, strong, and is very poised as he stands in the pocket. Has the ability to throw long bombs and short bullets. He has a good double punt. He'll fool some defenders with that one. He is going to put up good numbers. They knew. They knew. Jerry Glanville didn't know, but they knew. This is coach's report that was done by Chuck Noll of the just after Chuck Noll retired. So after retiring, Chuck Noll commented on some upper deck prospects. Don Mossbar and Harry Rollins. One card got stuck in there, Nick Lowry. All right, so I might open the rest of these packs on a end of a vlog, or I might do it on a live stream, but that's the pack cards for today. Let's see this game's come to its conclusion.
September 23rd.
150 interception. Last road win against the Bears with scoring 10 or fewer points back in 1932 when they won the game 2-0.
Ah!
Block cover out of the end zone when they scored. Green Bay has it. Chicago's going to take the timeouts on defense.
One first down ends it. Look at this pass. It was a dead duck. I saw it leaving his hand as a dead duck. I was actually quacking because it was a dead duck. Look at that. There were 3 defenders in the area. Mitch Trubisky stinks. It's another bust. Another quarterback that sucks for the Chicago Bears. It's been 70 years since they had anyone that was worth the damn. Sid Luckman's the only good quarterback they've ever had in Chicago Nation. The Bears are gonna have another major letdown because Mitch Trubisky absolutely sucks. The Bears.
You want to make Chicago use its timeouts if nothing else.
Nope, here it is. First down wins it. Oof. Well, Bears will have one last chance. You would be concerned if you're the Packers if the you'd be concerned if you're the Packers if the Bears actually had a real quarterback. Final.
We came on and we said let's go back to the roaring 20s. Here we are.
I know why they're called roaring.
Well, Al Capone just called
I don't think the Bears are going to win, Joey. I don't think Trubisky has the guts or the balls. They'd almost need a punt return. Oh, wow, what a punt! And now they're going to get the ball onto 6. What a punt!
That's why you draft a punter in the 5th round. A kick like that in that kind of moment. During the kick, holding Stevenson, number 33. This penalty just says half of the ball. First down.
So basically, Mitch Trubisky has to go 96 yards in 93 seconds. Damn. That was a hell of a punt.
Happy birthday to Drew Esicott, our illustrious director. Only spent the last 20 years with Drew.
What was that show? Scrubs? That guy looks like the doctor from Scrubs. What was that guy's name? The actor that played on Scrubs. That punter looks like the guy from Scrubs.
This is in the backfield. 4-man rush. Trubisky shoots one.
Yeah. What? Did they start against preseason? Where's the urgency? A 1-yard pass on. You got to go 85 yards? No, Scrubs, not ER. They got to go faster. More urgency. Take up more chunks of the field. Silent night. Trubisky does suck. Can't get the ball 20 yards. He's got a pop gun for an arm. He is a draft bust, that is for sure. The Bears gave away some high draft picks when they could have drafted Patrick Mahomes. Just think, the Bears traded up to get Mitchell Trubisky. Could have drafted Patrick Mahomes without trading these picks. And they're stuck with Mitch Trubisky, who S-U-C-K sucks. Mitch Trubisky sucks. This is the absolute proof Mitch Trubisky will never be a good NFL quarterback. The Bears really suck. They're not gonna. They're not back. They're gonna not make the play. I picked the Bears to win the division. Now I'm regretting that. I am regretting picking the Bears to win the division. Mitch Trubisky, I thought he actually maybe would start to look good. You know who Mitch Trubisky is? He is another fucking Ryan Trashy Hill. I know suck-ass quarterbacks. Mitch Trubisky is Ryan Trashy Hill 2.0. Terrible. The Bears have not really got a good quarterback since Sid Luckman. Jim McMahon was okay, but everyone else the Bears have had since Sid Luckman has sucked, man. What an absolute shit can of a performance tonight by Mitch Trubisky. And that's the game. That's the stream. I'll be back with Witching Hour on Sunday. I'll see you again next time. This is a Tank live stream. Signing off.
and go home for